Fortunate play, had the drop on him as well. And I think, you know what saved him? It was the fact that he didn't have his gun out, right? If he had his gun out and he turned around, he'd be moving much slower, wouldn't have been able to react in time. The fact that he actually does have fists, which leaves him completely defenseless, by the way, gives him that chance to jump around the corner, get himself to safety, while Kayovsky stuck behind those boxes, didn't have time to respond, but really good plays there from Misery. And this is what it takes in the last chance to remain in here. Alex opens up here with the Honey Badger. Will take down at least one of them. Over towards Vitali, making this into a 4v3 now.
So the opening knock. What's the response? How did iNCO play around this? You've got a 1-2 split in terms of their setup right now. The front man behind the wall, that's going to be Squash. Just peeking over the broken wall and looking for fragments of info. Feels confident to peek here with the SMG. Good connection. Cleans up instantly onto the opener. Drops Godless down on the ground. Still assessing the situation, but backs off to join the rest of the squad. They know that Alex has breached into the compound. Zeo trying to go for the revive as well, but those bullets will make him second guess his decision, and Alex has to provide overwatch. This is actually turning into a fight now where iNCO look to have respect commanded. They look to take situation control back now, Blank. They've got the res off and can reset on the fight.
Yeah, I think for iNCO there, if anything, the knock actually assisted them on their side because it sort of forced IHC into a bit more of an aggressive mindset, tried to push a little bit too much, got impatient, and iNCO were able to hold them off the back of it. Really fantastically done there. They get the res, full reset for both sides of these squads. Vitali's back up to full HP, so he must have had a med kit on him, which makes this even more difficult to play around with because you see Godless here and Demo, 70%, 30% apiece. Alex has to hit a big nade here, otherwise it's all over. It bursts a little bit too early. The shot coming through from upstairs, and IHC just cannot find themselves an in towards this fight here, Jackie.
IHC, they need a miracle. They need some help. The situation that started so well for them has quite quickly mounted into really a rough spot to be in. Alex is just trapped there with nothing to his name. He's got a little bit of backup from Demo at least, but even then, if you get peeked out here with the high ground that iNCO have under their sleeve, they should be able to make a good move out of this. Squash is waiting for the face. Zeol still just holding. Very awkward Kurt angle to be playing off of here. Vitali with another pickup. That's on the Demo. It's a good tag there. IHC's rough days continue, and they just don't know how to respond. You'd have to do something so confidently on this one and take the fight directly to iNCO, but that's a risky play. If it blows up in your face, you lose it all. Godless as well, just trying to keep an understanding of where they are. Has a sneaking suspicion of the peak from the elevated angle towards the roof, but you can't do too much from this, Blank. You're basically just a free man stuck in a building waiting for them to come in and take you out.
Oh, traps here now. Not able to do too much about it. Zeol goes for an aggressive peek here, knows he's got to get something done and something done now. Squash, even with a strong angle, and with the fact that these players all been locked up in one building, does make things very difficult. Squash drops up. Really nice play with the UMP. We'll find one, but there is a response. We're 2 apiece right now. 2 players alive for the guys on AHC. 2 players alive now for iNCO. Vitali comes through with the DBS, looking to get more done. The shotgun's fully in close range now.
Punishment is starting to arrive, Blank, and its name is Alex. How have they turned this one around? It was such an elongated, awkward fight for them, where it really didn't look like they had much stock in.